Hello everyone, welcome to EduTap. Today we have brought for you lecture 50 under your fast track series. So as you know, this fast track series is important for the exams of RBI Grade B and NABARD Grade A 2019. And ESI and finance current affairs are covered through this particular series, and you have to refer to a separate series called as ARD in News if you are preparing for NABARD. And you can see about our previous results here. We have been blessed with some brilliant results as we have been working in this field from quite some time now. So RBI Grade B 2017, you can see here 27 of our students got selected. Then NABARD Grade A 2018, 26 selections were there, and RBI Grade B 2018, the results are announced, but we are still waiting for the confirmations from the students. We are expecting brilliant result because 280 of our students have gone through the interview phase. So now coming back to lecture of the day, today we are going to cover ESI and finance, February 26 to 28. So this would be the last lecture under your February month in the fast track series. So I would recommend you guys to quickly revise the February month current affairs, because now on we'll be starting with the March month current affairs. So let us see what is the very first news under the ESI section. After this we'll move on to your finance section. Okay. So Union HRD Minister has launched the scheme called as Shreyas. So what is this Shreyas? Let us see. So Scheme for Higher Education Youth in Apprenticeship and Skills is the acronym. It stands for actually Shreyas. It actually aims at providing the industry apprenticeship opportunities to the general graduates. So the graduates who are exiting in April 2019, particularly this year, this scheme is going to be applicable to them, and this is going to be operated through NAPS. So National Apprenticeship Promotion Scheme is another scheme which is already going on. So through that scheme, the Shreyas is going to be implemented. So NAPS is itself important under the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. So that is one thing. And secondly, the aim of this particular program is to provide youth with the on-the-job work exposure. So through the work exposure, they are going to earn also, and they are going to be develop the vocational skills. So employability of the Indian youth is the focus here. This is a very important scheme. Ministry of Human Resource Development has launched this scheme. So we are going to discuss the broad objectives of this scheme here in this video. Let us see what is this. What are the objectives of Shreyas? So first of all, to improve the employability of the students by introducing the employment relevance to the learning process. So that means while you are into the higher education system in your college, you are being graduated, you learn the skills which are required for employment. Then to forge a link between the education and industry. So this is again very important, and there were many reports we had covered. According to them, it said that the report said that so many Indian youth, they do not possess the skills which are required for the employment. So that was the reason, and to provide skills which are in demand. This is very important because with this industry revolution 4.0, so fourth industrial revolution has arrived on the doors, and the dynamic character of the industry makes the people to learn these skills. That is going to be focused in this Shreyas scheme. And also to help the business and industry in securing the good quality manpower. That is also under a survey that there is no skilled manpower. There are no people who are employable actually. So that was the problem faced by the industry also. So you can see here, so as to build the student community so that they can become the quality manpower for the business and industry. This is the aim of this Shreyas scheme, and it is going to be implemented through NAPS. NAPS, you will be able to, are you able to recall it? That I'm not going to discuss in this particular video, but we'll try to cover it somewhere else. Anyways, it will be there in the PDF available. So that is it. Let us move to your next news. Okay, very important. This news is again Inclusive Internet Index 2019. So this index has been, first of all, we need to know that it has been prepared by Economist Intelligence Unit IEU, but on behalf of Facebook. So Facebook is the body which is responsible for Inclusive Internet Index releases, and it is prepared by EIU. There was also another index by EIU. Are you able to recall that index? We had covered in a video just in the last month only. We had covered it. What was the name of that index? Please let me know below. Mention in the comment section below, please. Okay, so coming to this index, apart from the releasing body, we have to know the rank of India and the several top countries. So India has been ranked at the 47th position, while the Sweden has topped the chart. So you can see here in the overall ranking, Sweden has topped this index, which is followed by Singapore. So top 5 nations are here in front of you. You can see here these are the overall rankings, but this is about the availability ranking. Can you just see here that the availability of the internet index, in that Singapore has outnumbered Sweden. So therein the top 5 nations are here in the context of availability. In the overall rankings, India's rank is 47th. Okay, so let us quickly see about this index and its various findings. So it is commissioned by Facebook and prepared by EIU. So the aim is to measure the extent to which the internet is not only accessible and affordable but also relevant. That means people are able to use it for their socio-economic purposes. So that is very important. Again, due to the digital revolution we are seeing, we are witnessing, this index becomes important. Internet has become one of the most important sources nowadays. So this index has been released for the 3rd time, and 4 categories are there for inclusion, internet inclusion, accessibility, affordability, relevance and readiness. So these are the 4 indexes, the sub indexes under which the 4 actual charts are launched. So you can see here a very important finding of this index says that men have more internet access than women globally. So this is important, but the gender gap is actually narrowing down in the low and middle income countries also. So India is a lower middle income country, and percentage of the households, though they are increasing, but the rate is again low. So these are some important findings. Now you know the importance of this index and the importance of your digital revolution also. So yes, we are done with this news. Okay, India Korea Startup Hub has been launched. So you can see here in the picture, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi was on a visit to Korea, and there the Startup Hub has been launched. So Invest India is important, and the Korean Chamber of Commerce and Industry, they have together hosted this symposium in which it was decided to launch the India Korea Startup Hub. So startup, obviously India startups, Korea is considered as a country where startups are growing on at a very high rate. India wants to pursue the same. India has good relations with Korea, and those relations are going to be used here, where Startup Hub, in which India and Korea are going to facilitate the hubs of each other. So yes, that is it. That would be it. Just keep in mind the startups, the importance of startups, and now we have the Startup Hub with Korea also. Okay, National E-Governance Awards. So for the year 2019, National E-Governance Awards have been organized by the Ministry of Personnel, Public Grievances and Pensions. So under this ministry, there is this Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances. They organize these awards, National E-Governance. So broadly, there were 6 categories under which to various PSUs these awards have been given, and the theme is very important for you again, and it will be easy for you to remember this theme. Again, it is Digital India. So Digital India, Success to Excellence was the theme of the awards, National E-Governance. So in the from the name itself, you can see here the promotion of the implementation of the e-governance initiatives was recognized through these awards. So yes, that is it. Every year these e-governance awards are given to various ministries or various PSUs, not necessarily PSUs, but even private companies can be given these awards. So keep the theme in mind, and that is it. So let us move to your finance section after your ESI section news. Okay, so this is about the release of the draft e-commerce policy. So this is the second time this draft e-commerce policy is being released by the government. So this is just a draft policy. This also you have to know. We are just covering it because the final policy which would come out would have just some minor changes. So broadly, to just keep this in mind, we are going through it. So Six broad issues are addressed under this policy. These are data infrastructure development, e-commerce marketplaces, then regulatory issues. You can just see here export promotion through e-commerce and domestic digital economy. So e-commerce policy as it is, so obviously that is going to be important. Some important features I have given here, just go through them once. Like the policy says, a business entity that collects or processes any sensitive data in India and stores it abroad shall be required to adhere to the certain conditions. Now this is very much a required step which has been taken under this. Then also, through this policy, a framework would be created to provide the basis for imposing restrictions on the cross-border data flow. So again, that is important. If the data is being collected, related to UIDAI, this was in news a lot because it was said that data breach is taking place at a very huge scale. So if the data is collected, it has to be stored in India. If it is being stored outside, then some conditions have to be followed. Then also the data collected shall not be made available to the for the use to different business entities. Like there was this issue about the Airtel Payment Bank, that they were actually using the data collected by UIDAI. So that was again discussed, and so broadly you can see here e-commerce is being promoted, but on the same lines the data protection is also being focused here. So yes, that is it. We are done with your news from the February month finally. Now let us try to solve your MCQs. Try to solve the MCQs on your own, guys. Pause the video and try to identify the correct answer. The news is same from which the MCQs is derived, so it will be easy for you guys. So question is, scheme for higher education youth in apprenticeship, that is Shreyas, has been recently released by which of the following ministries? So which ministry is this? MHRD, Skill Development, Labor Employment, Commerce Industry, or MSME? So this is not a very difficult question. Higher education youth, education related skills are there. So HRD is the answer, MHRD. Question 2. Which of the following countries has topped the Inclusive Internet Index 2019? So our answer to this question is, which nation was it? Sweden, right? So option A. Question 3. What was the theme of National E-Governance Awards for the year 2019? So this is a bit tricky question. Direct theme is asked to you. So keep in mind the theme for National E-Governance Awards is transparent. It's option B, Digital India, Success to Excellence. Okay, last question. What is India's rank in the Inclusive Internet Index 2019? You have to know the body which releases it or the particular organization. So India's rank was 47. So here are your correct answers. Okay, so we are done with your lecture. In case you guys have any query, do not forget to call us at 8146-207-241. You can also WhatsApp us on this number. Then you can drop us a mail at hello@edutap.co.in, and I would recommend you guys to visit our website also, www.edutap.co.in. And that is it, guys. If you like the video, please do not forget to click like, do not forget to subscribe to our channel EduTap, and do share this video also. And this is the link of the Telegram channel of EduTap. You can go there, download the PDF for your revision later. Wishing you all a very happy learning from our team. Thank you, guys.